higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's William Golston there who fought his way in to make the play. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Here's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, we talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, the head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Jones, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From midfield, here's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 28 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
30-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Bridgewater. There he goes left
I need to get my
side.
swag right there.
And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Suck up for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Panthers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Carolina.
First down, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
And a Panther first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Shaquille Barrett coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, that's to McCaffrey, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Third down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming.
It's now fourth down.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A lane to run there is Fournette, able to get about 7 on first down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now they'll throw with Brady. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Brady going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, eluding the tackle. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this 2nd half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to look deep, and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 44 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Dante Jackson.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
9-yard line.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He was big Derek Brown making the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 21.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, it's Jones. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having a pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
1st down, Panthers.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And that is going to do it.
Down
for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Bridgewater. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Fournette, a 1st down carry, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now, because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Making the tackle there, Corn Elder. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good.